Unit 8, Lesson 50, Modal Verbs. Why are these verbs so important in English? Because they have different uses and different meanings, okay? So let's go slowly with these guys here and to see how we can expand our English with these verbs. May. Let's start from may. We use may to talk about probability, possibility, and polite offers or requests. Let's see. You may not believe it. You may not believe it, but I can dance the samba. I can dance the samba. Ok? You may not believe it. Você pode não acreditar. Ok? You may not believe it. Poder. So I'm talking about the possibility, okay? You may not believe it. But also it's used for polite offers and requests. May I help you? May I help you? Posso te ajudar? May I help you? Posso te ajudar? May I have a word with you, father? May I have a word with you, father? Posso ter uma palavra com o senhor? Padre. Okay, father, pai. But father, pai with lower f. Father and father. Okay? So we use may to talk about probability. Another probability. I might have some pizza. I may have some pizza tonight. I may have some pizza tonight. Eu devo comer uma pizza hoje à noite. I may have some pizza tonight, okay? I'm talking about possibility. Okay? Posso, devo, right? Might is similar to may. It's a synonym, okay? We use might to talk about probability and possibility. My wife might join us as well. My wife might join us as well. My wife might join us as well. Ela deve se juntar a nós. Ela pode se juntar a nós. Pode ser que ela se junte a nós, ok? So might and may give the idea of deve. Pode ser que. Ok? Might. It might rain tonight. It might rain tonight. Deve chover hoje à noite. Deve. Pode ser que. Right? Possibility. Probability. Okay? Must. We use must for two situations. One for obligations. Okay? Must. Use it for obligations. For example, in Brazil, everybody must vote. Everybody older than 16 must vote. It's an obligation. It's an obligation. We must vote. All right? But also must is used for logical conclusions. Logical conclusions. Logical conclusions. Okay? For example, snakes must be dangerous. Okay? No, snakes must be dangerous, I believe. Like the girl Anna said in the text. Scuba diving must be dangerous. Deve ser perigoso. Deve ser, it must be. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it must be. Deve ser perigoso, okay? Logical conclusions. For example, if you see me driving a Ferrari, I'm an English teacher, imagine, driving a Ferrari. Ev, you must be rich, okay, to drive a Ferrari. Você deve ser rico to drive a Ferrari, all right? And the opposite, mustn't. in English means prohibition. Prohibition. Like here. You mustn't smoke here. You mustn't smoke here. You are prohibited. You're prohibited. Prohibited to smoke here. Okay, you're prohibited to smoke here. You mustn't smoke here. Okay, prohibition. Mustn't, prohibition. Must, obligation, or logical conclusions. Okay. Will we have already studied in unit 1. Indicates a future action or event not planned. Okay. But you will bring me something, won't you? Okay. Will is a modal verb too. Okay. You will bring me something. All right. Beautiful. Let's continue. Should means deveria. Should. Deveria. Suggestions, okay? Advice. It's used to give suggestions or advice. Conselhos, okay? Sugestões. You should visit Orlando. You shouldn't drink too much soda, okay? You shouldn't drink too much soda, okay? It's a suggestion. It's an advice that I'm giving to you, okay? It's up to you. But in my opinion, you shouldn't, okay? Can indicates ability, permission, and request. Let's see them slowly. Ability. My son can play the guitar. My son has the ability to play the guitar, okay? I can ride a motorcycle. My friend can swim 1 kilometer, okay? Ability, can. Ability. I'm sorry. She can sing so well. She has the ability to sing, okay? But also the idea of permission. Permission. Can I go to the toilet? Can I go to the toilet? Posso, huh? Can I go to the toilet? All right. And also can gives the idea of requests. Okay. Can I have access to the documents of the client? Can I have access to the client? So it's a request. I'm requesting you to do it. Okay. I'm requesting. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? It's a request. Okay. So can is used for ability, permission, and request. Você pode me ajudar? Can you help me? Okay. You see a lot of modal verbs. If you translate to Portuguese, they mean can. Okay. I'm sorry, they mean poder. Posso, poder, pode, pode ser, que. So that's why it's important to study the modal verbs individually. Okay. Could. Ability in the past. Ability in the past. I could speak English when I was 10 years old. I could speak English when I was 10 years old. Okay? My son can play the guitar today. In the past, my son couldn't play the guitar. Okay? So, ability in the past. My son couldn't play the guitar in the past. Okay? Ability in the past. She can sing so well in the present, right? She can sing so well. In the past, she couldn't sing so well in the past. Okay? Or when she was 10 years old. Okay? She couldn't, but today she can. So could is the past of can. We also use could to talk about possibility. Okay? Possibility. You could be a professional makeup artist. You could be, você pode ser, a professional makeup artist. Alright? You could be. There is a possibility. Alright? Or could, possibility. We could have some pizza tonight. We could have some pizza tonight. Okay. There's a possibility. We could have some pizza tonight. Okay. And the last one, polite request. Can is request. Could is more polite, more formal than can. Okay. Could I speak to the governor? Could I speak to the governor? Eu poderia falar com o governador? Okay, so could give the idea of polite. Polite means educado, educação. Polite, educado, polido. So could I speak to the governor? Okay, so can, posso falar com o governador. Could, poderia. Okay, so can and also could, which is more polite. É mais educado use could than can to talk about requests. Okay, I can say, can you help me? But I can say, could you help me? So could is more polite. Okay, beautiful. Tips. We don't use auxiliaries in the negative and interrogative. Okay, for the modal verbs, we have 8 modal verbs. May, might, must, will, would, should, can, could. Okay? I think I skipped would, right? I think I didn't explain would. I'll explain it now. And we don't use the auxiliaries for negative interrogative. Okay? She can dance. She can't dance. She can't dance. Can she dance? You just need to invert. Okay? I could help you with English. I could help you with English. Okay? Could you help me with English? Could you help me with English? Man, I couldn't help you with English. I couldn't help you with English. Okay? So we don't use auxiliaries in the negative and interrogative. Okay, let's pause here. Let's just do the would here because I skipped. I'm sorry. Huh? Yeah, from will, I went straight to should. Would, we use would and will. They are very similar, but will is used to talk about the future. And we use would to make offers and polite requests for the future. Okay, for example, would you like to order now? Would you like to order now? So, will, for example, will order. I will order. Eu pedirei. I would order. Eu pediria. So will gives this idea of rei, and would give this idea of ria. Okay. I will go. Eu irei. I would go. Eu iria. I like. Eu gosto. I would like. Eu gostaria. Okay. I work. E eu trabalho. I would work. E eu trabalharia. Eu trabalharia. Okay? So, would just change the next verb to ria. Alright? Second tip. We don't use to before modal verbs. Okay? I have to travel. But have is not a modal verb. I will travel. We don't say never I will to travel. Never, never. I will travel. I can travel. I would travel. Okay? I must travel. Okay? So, I will travel. Eu viajarei. I can travel. Eu posso viajar. Okay? I would travel. Eu viajaria. I must travel. Eu devo viajar. Obligation. Okay? I might travel. Eu devo viajar, but possibility, not obligation. Must is obligation. Eu devo viajar. That's my obligation. I might travel. I may travel next month. Eu devo viajar mês que vem. Okay? And the last important tip, we don't use S for he, she, it with the modal verbs. He plays the guitar. He plays the guitar. He can play the guitar. We don't use S, okay? He plays, he can play. All right? Now we are going to practice the modal verbs. You are going to do some exercises. We are going to do letter B. You're going to complete these sentences here with a modal verb, okay? Talking about a hotel guidelines for guests. For example, imagine you are going to stay at a hotel. You're going to stay at a hotel. Then you have the hotel guidelines. Guidelines, diretrizes, okay? The rules of the hotel. And these are the hotel guidelines, okay? So we have to complete the information from the hotel using the modal verbs, okay? Second exercise, we are going to complete these sentences here using an appropriate modal verb, okay? So the most appropriate modal verb to complete these sentences. Letter C, write 5 things you might or may do next year, okay? Might or may to talk about possibility, probability, okay? What might you do next year? What might you do next year? Next year, I might buy a new car, okay? Or next year, I might travel to Argentina, okay? So what might you do next year? Write 5 things. And then letter E, complete the text below with the modal verbs, okay? So it's a situation, a guy talking about something that he did yesterday, and then you're going to complete this text here. And after that, you can check the answers on page 149 or correct the exercises with me in the next lesson, all right? So have fun, and I see you the next lesson to correct the exercises. See you.